Hi. So, Evan, tell me what grade you're in.
I'm in 5th grade.
What school do you go to?
I go to Midland Elementary School.
And what's your teacher's name?
She's Mr. Carlo.
Can you tell me a little bit about Mrs. DiCarlo?
She's funny and she,
What does she do that's funny?
I don't know,
Does she make jokes?
some stuff like that, kind of.
Kind of like what?
Like, when she stutters over a word, she's like, bleh.
Does that make the kids laugh?
Yeah.
So she's a nice, funny teacher? Or is she nice too?
Yeah. She's also strict, though.
Oh, she is?
Mm-hmm.
How is she strict?
She's just like, she needs everything to be the right way and organized.
Mm.
Like for our jobs, she has one person who inspects everybody's desks and tells them if they need to clean it or if it's organized.
And then does she have them like write down problems that need to be fixed with their desks and things like that?
Not exact. I don't think so. I'm not a desk supervisor, so.
What are you?
I'm a tech supervisor, I think.
Tech supervisor? What do you do?
Like when everybody plugs in their computers, I make sure the computer isn't backwards and upside down and not plugged in and make sure it's in the right spot.
That's cool. So does it give you some responsibility in the class?
Yeah, I'm not the only one doing it though.
Oh, there's like a team of you?
No, there's only 2 of us.
Oh. But you like doing it? Do you like to feel responsible in the class?
Yeah.
Yeah? So, we're here today to talk about a problem that you're dealing with. Can you tell me about it?
What kind of problem?
Well, the one you told me the other day.
My brother and sister.
Yeah.
It's hard to get along with them sometimes.
It's hard to get along with them?
Mm-hmm.
How come?
Because it's just like, they do annoying things and it's like so hard not to react to it.
It's really hard to not react if someone's trying to push your buttons, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Do they try and push your buttons?
Yeah.
What do they do?
Just a bunch of random stuff.
Can you give me an example?
Um,
Well, first tell me about your brother and your sister. How old are they?
So my sister, she's 5.5.
Mm-hmm.
Her name's Ava, and my brother is 12, and his name is Andrew.
Mm-hmm. So what kinds of things do they do to bother you?
I don't know, they just poke my buttons. It's a bunch of other things. There are a bunch of different things.
How about let's start with Andrew. What does he do?
He, like just a minute ago, I was looking for the computer that he was using like 10 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
And he was saying, oh, I don't know where it is. Go find it. And I'm like, well, I need to at least have an idea. I don't know where I put it. We were the last one using it. That's that kind of thing.
Did that poke your buttons?
Kind of, yeah. And then also like, Andrew, can I use the TV? You've been using it all day, and I've been outside a lot. And he's like, no, I was on it first. And I'm like, dude, you've been using it all day.
Yeah, so he maybe isn't listening to what you want, he's just doing what he wants to do?
Yeah.
Does you do that a lot?
Yeah.
That's frustrating, I bet. How else does it make you feel?
It just makes me like, it makes me want to like kick him out of the house for a while.
That's pretty intense, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So he makes your feelings that big where you don't want to...
I at least want to use it for like an hour or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Once I've been outside for a while and I need some relax time.
Mm-hmm. Then you want him to get off of it so you can have some time.
Yeah.
Or not turn it off when you're watching something.
Yeah. Like one time he walked out of the laundry room with a PS4 controller and turned on the PS4 and I was like, dude, you didn't even tell me that he was coming.
That's really frustrating, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And then what about your sister Ava?
She she doesn't listen a lot. Like, if I tell her to put my guinea pig down or not hold her the right way, earlier when I was cleaning her cage, I said I want them to stay in the cage because I don't want them to run away outside. She didn't listen and picked them up,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just like, I just want to.
You get so mad because she's not respecting your guinea pig or how you want your guinea pig to be held.
Yeah. Like, if last night I was saying, it would just leave my beanbag in the front room or the living room, and she's like, I know, but I'm doing gymnastics, and Daddy said bring it in here, and I'm like, well, that's my beanbag, and I want it to stay where it's supposed to go.
Mm-hmm. So it sounds like you're very frustrated with them not respecting your stuff, or what you want them to do with your stuff, and they're ignoring you.
And like also sometimes, earlier I was telling Ava to put Cooper down because he's old and his back legs are bad, and she was like, Evan, I'm being careful with him, or Evan, I'm doing whatever, I'm being careful with him, and I said, Dad, Ava's holding Cooper, and then he walks out there, and she's like, I was putting him down. So she's not always that, and like 100% truthful about everything. I was putting him down when I had to tell Dad that that he was that she was holding him and he shouldn't be held.
And then when he came
out there, she said, I was just about to put him down. And I'm like, that's not true. And she's like, yes, it is.
She doesn't want to get in trouble, so she's making it up.
Yeah.
That's really frustrating, I bet.
And then I'm the one getting in trouble because he thinks I'm not being truthful.
Siblings can be hard, especially when there's 3 of you, huh? And there's one older and there's one younger.
Yeah. I would rather be the oldest.
Why is that?
Because the youngest just, like, you're not old enough for this yet. Like, you're the last one to drive or something like that. And then the older kids, the older you are, the more you get to do. Like, yesterday, Andrew watched a rated R movie with Dad, and Dad's like, no, you can't watch that, you're not old enough. It's like, I want to be old enough to watch a rated R movie.
Yeah. So how would it make, do you think it would make your, the hard times you have with the 2 siblings, if you were the oldest one? Would that be easier for you?
It seems like it would make it easier for me.
Why is that?
It wouldn't make it easier with, like, arguing and stuff like that. It would just make it easier, like, just being able to do more things and, like, making it seem more fair.
Yeah, so that's what it seems like if you're the older kid, because you're the middle kid. So if you imagine being the bigger kid, you imagine
being able to do more stuff and it seems like things are more fair. Like, the first time we went to Magic Mountain, I was only able to go on, like, 2 roller coasters. And then last time we went, it was like, I could do all the roller coasters.
Yeah, but you picture being the oldest, and then you could do all the things.
Yeah, because the first time we went, Andrew went on full throttle, and I'm like, I'm not tall enough for full throttle yet. I really want to go. Though. It's the biggest loop in the world.
It's hard, huh? You have to wait. You have to be patient.
Yeah, it was like 1 or 2 years later that I got to go on it.
You gotta wait till your legs get longer and you get taller and you get to go on it too.
I was like, I'll wear more socks.
That's a way to do it. Yeah, it's not easy being a sibling, is it?
No.
Well, I hope that things can get better for you and your brother and your sister.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's not easy, and you could wish to be the older one or the younger one, but you're the middle one, and
yeah,
it just is what it is. So you got to wait your turn to do the older things, and you're gonna have a pesky little sister for now until she grows up and gets bigger.
I'm excited.
Just have to wait a little bit of time. Well, thank you for sharing your problem with me.
You're welcome.
Okay, it was nice to meet you, Mr. Evan.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Mr. Sparks.